Hi, I'm Leaf Bliss. I'm reacting to Casual Geographic, the ridiculous random nature of the gorilla. Let's see about getting into this real quick. Damn, look at this dude just sliding. Look, the sliding is crazy, bro.
Convincing the world that gorillas are
Damn.
something to be scared of. Old time it's an ADHD Uber ape built like a practical joke.
Damn.
Gorillini is the opposite of a sleeper.
Yo, I still wouldn't want to mess with that thing right there, yo.
Potentially the most unserious
Yo.
animals on the planet. Almost every character trait that makes
Causing
them feared
problems
by
right there.
actually makes them adorably ridiculous. When you have context. Like you've seen this picture, a gorilla beating its chest and maybe you next has to be one of the most
Damn.
intimidating sights.
Hell yeah, bro. Doof, 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 doof. Come on now.
It's not edited. This is based
Ho
on
ho, pop, 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 pop.
King Kong had you misunderstood. Only in a movie
Damn.
will you see this and hear the God of Thunder. It's more like someone weaponizing bubble tea in a straw.
Damn,
But on
that's
a blindfold,
crazy.
It's not threatening anybody but Bubble Buddy.
That is crazy. Put SpongeBob
It's
there.
fitting. It was widely believed that the peg pounding was considered
Wow.
an act of war, but newer research says that it might help
Okay.
gorillas avoid conflict also.
Really?
In a study done
That's
by
crazy.
Ellen White at the Max Planck Institute for
That's
Evolutionary
crazy.
Anthropology in Germany, it was found that the biggest, most brolic mountain gorillas actually produce the sounds with the lowest frequency. Something
Wow.
about larger air sacs near the larynx, but it's considered an honest signal of competitive ability. And between two primates,
Wow.
a higher frequency flesh tap might just tap out of a fight before it happens. So
Damn.
chest beating actually allows smaller gorillas to avoid a fight they'd almost certainly lose, and lets gorillas choose the best option, since bigger males tend to be the first choice for intercourse. That's going to be painfully ironic in a minute, but
Wow.
it's leverage. The other thing that apparently terrified early explorers into introverts was their jaw work.
Hell yeah. You see those teeth? Damn. That is scary.
Camels and the gelada monkey.
Damn, how does that? He just peeled back all the way. Oh my god. Damn.
Even a grizzly bear. And if you watch gorilla ASMR, you can literally see the muscle attached to the sagittal crest. That crest is why the gorilla has a built-in mohawk.
Oh,
Lucky for
man.
literally everybody, gorillas only use those vice grip jaws to
That's
crush about 40 pounds of
crazy.
food a day. And you'll never be more grateful for their grocery list until you watch one peel a tree like a banana.
Damn.
That food would mean nothing if they didn't also have a host of gut bacteria to help break it all down. But because all that bacteria work also produces gas, gorillas are almost in a perpetual state of flatulence. A true
Damn.
IBS apes break
Oh.
than a bloated beached whale.
Oh my
So crazy
gosh.
that researchers occasionally track traveling families through their southbound symphony. Scientists
That is
use
crazy.
cameras to gain insight into the secret society of this steroid simian. And what they found was that a well-fed family could blow a hole through the ozone layer. And I'll
That's
both ends,
crazy.
according to late gorilla
Look at this dude just chilling right there. Look at him just chilling. True. Damn, look at all those bugs, bro.
Is considered a compliment, but they might as well have gotten it from a knuckle-walking
Damn.
cowie. On a less audibly offensive note, gorillas have also been recorded singing.
Oh snap, they could sing? Oh my gosh. Yo, that's cool. I didn't know they could sing. Oh, look at them. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yo, that's some. Oh wow. Alright, okay. Damn, look at those teeth though.
It's also a fact that they sing louder
Damn.
than their favorite foods like this banana tree stalk. And the funniest thing is, in the wild, the lead
Man,
singer
that's crazy.
is actually the silverback.
Oh,
Science says he
really?
uses singing, or well, more like humming, to tell the group when it's time to stop and eat. And you know,
Okay.
when silverback speaks, everyone listens, and when he sings, it's time for fixings. I'm not hungry.
Oh my god. Damn.
You know he's the one calling all the shots and making all the decisions for a troop of up to and sometimes over 30.
Damn.
You could say that is
Look
a
at-
peak male.
Damn, he's standing right
Remember
up.
that painfully ironic thing I promised?
Damn.
Well, it's about that time. But before you judge me, I'm just going to remind you that this is strictly educational. But I would feel weird if I didn't say this. So if you're a child, an adult with a child, an adult who thinks they're a child, skip this
I'm straight up.
I can't stop you. But all your
I'm mature. Oh, come on now. Why you gonna put your face right there? Come on now.
About a silverback, the largest apes in the world can weigh in the neighborhood of 500 pounds.
Damn.
And with a private stand at attention, they're about 3/4 short of 2 inches.
Wow.
They don't just have the smallest waist snake of any ape. It's
Wow,
widely
that's a
believed
bad
gorillas
hit,
have
bro.
The smallest member of any mammal relative
That's
to body size.
wow.
I promise you he doesn't. In fact, if we scale for size,
That's-
you have a
that's
better
a
chance
bad
in
hit.
some way of seeing a foot than from a big
Yo,
We're not just using this for
that's
Richard jokes. There's actually a reason
that's-
gorillas ended up hung like a
damn.
hamster. When you
Hung
grow up,
like a hamster.
can save you, but two, you'll realize humans humans have more appendical advantages than just a long thumb.
Hey, how's it going?
Chimps, bonobos, and orangutans are roughly about the same, but nature seems to maliciously undercut gorillas in particular.
Wow.
Believe it or not, it's
Damn.
a direct reflection of how they live. Chimpanzees live in polyandrous packs, where females can mate with multiple males. So there was evolutionary pressure for them to develop heavy huevos, since the more baby batter one can produce, the better chances one of his little swimmers
That's
will produce
crazy.
in reality, which led to chimps having a massive man purse.
That's
Right.
ridiculous.
With humans, it's believed that earlier variants may have selected for the more groinally gifted, especially with humans being more bipedal. It'd probably be more of a factor. Eventually, that led to
What am I looking at? I don't want to know what I'm... Okay. I was like, no.
Gorillas, it's different. They often live in harems where all the females in a group practice their multiplication tables with the one silverback, which means they didn't have the selective pressure of dealing with other males like chimps, or even the pressure of females having a choice like humans. Also, another theory is that a larger Nixon might have helped shovel out rival nectar. Again, something a back of silver doesn't have to worry about. It actually ties back to the chess beat. Being an absolute unit was already so much of a flex that evolution didn't have to juice their stats in other ways. But unfortunately, it means gorillas are built like an anti-steroid ad. But also consider this, silverbacks are the embodiment of what podcast bros call an alpha male. If humans were truly meant to take cues from them, forget Snickers, we'd be packing a Skittle. Anyway, I am going to power wash my search history.
Let's go. I'll be right back.
Also, silverbacks aren't the aggressive jocks that movies made them out to be. Turns out, they're a lot more involved in raising children than we thought. Research actually shows that if a gorilla were to lose its mother, as long as it still isn't living off her milk, they'd still have an equal shot at surviving. It's because silverbacks don't give child support. They are the child support.
Damn.
It's even been proven that gorillas are more attracted to the sensitive, child-nurturing males, and not really the aggressive bully types. Which is probably why they put up with so much disrespect, and why the father instinct might not just apply to gorillas.
Damn.
You might remember in 1986, a child fell into a gorilla enclosure, crazy how often that happens, and 400-pound Yumbo went over and tried to comfort the unconscious boy. Even when the boy came to and understandably panicked, instead of wilding out at the sudden disturbance, Yumbo calmly guided the other gorillas to a corner of the enclosure while first responders rescued the boy.
Damn.
This was during a time the majority thought gorillas were bloodthirsty savages.
That's crazy.
from the rush of Africa. That literally could not have been further from the truth. In fact, it led to one of the most infuriating arguments I keep letting myself get baited into. Anytime someone brings up gorilla versus grizzly, all I can think is, you don't know gorillas, and you really don't know grizzlies.
Damn.
Forget bears. There's cases of leopards causing problems for a plus-size primate, with records finding past tense gorillas with puncture wounds around the head and neck.
Damn.
Leopard attacks on a full-grown male are rare. But if a 150-pound big cat is a genuine threat, a 10-foot, 900-pound revenant plot device would slaughter
Damn.
a void monkey. And really, the more you think about it, the more disrespectful the question is. Y'all stay playing on a grizzly's body.
Yo.
Especially since themselves don't even want that. For all that bull, they definitely rather run away than run.
Snap, look at that dude running.
Match up with a grizzly when gorillas can get humbled by a change in weather. And I just love that gorillas in captivity and in the wild have no problems playing in the water. But when it falls out of the sky, it's suddenly unacceptable. Also, I don't know if you've seen that corgi that gave its owner a heart attack until she realized the only victim was a jar of jam. Turns out gorillas might have done the same to early explorers. One could only imagine seeing the blood-soaked fangs of this behemoth up close, only to realize gorilla grills come from the tannins in their diet, and for reference, tannins are the same ingredient that makes coffee bitter. And I think that's just gorillas in a nutshell. They look like they could do an absolute number on the
Oh my gosh. You just pulled him away like...
gorilla murking a person.
Oh,
Attempts
man.
may have been made, but if you watch this video, you know she basically begged for it. Plus, it's
Damn.
captivity. In the wild, you actively have to try to get gorilla gloves put on you. They genuinely give you every possible warning before they do. And even if you
Damn.
ignore the chest beat, the flashing teeth, and all the other signs a gorilla might give you, usually the most they'll ever do is bluff charge. Now, let me not be ridiculous. A gorilla could absolutely turn you
Damn.
into a human jigsaw puzzle. And for all I'm talking, a bluff charge from a gorilla would have my soul pump faking the higher power.
For
But the gorillas
real.
got stuck with the monster label, which means it distracted people from the fact that they're the most unserious animals on Earth.
Spit it right in his face, bro. Oh god.
Well, this
It's crazy.
is Alco is a proud father of four who loves nothing more than to play with his children.
Oh,
Sometimes
damn.
his mate is too eager to let him rock with such a small baby, so in all of Halco's infinite wisdom, he came up with a solution. He f***ing kidnapped her. Repeatedly.
Wow.
Yes, he did this with all his children, proving it really is a game to him. I'm sorry, you can't.
That's
you're telling me
crazy.
I'm supposed to be afraid of this? This is chronically unserious. But not unsurprising.
Damn.
Gorillas have a genuine sense of humor. Had Marion Cooper have known, King Kong might have had a different storyline. Like Exhibit B, watch enough gorilla videos and you'll notice they have an interesting habit of grenading. As in, they'll throw something and immediately run away like skeletons.
Oh my gosh.
It's a territorial, non-verbal way to tell humans to F off. But that goes against my narrative, so I'm going to disregard it. Also, they've done it so many times exactly like this. It's like, how am I not supposed to see this as a prank?
Damn.
And if you need more proof, Coco, the sign language speaking gorilla, once tied her caretaker's shoelaces together and then signed the word chase. Now I know there's been a
Oh my god! He tied her shoelaces together and then said, let's go, let's go. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Conversations to be had on whether Coco was in a case of comprehension or just memorization and regurgitation.
Damn, that was too
That's
funny.
not why I'm mentioning her here. It's because she was involved in one of the most absurd lawsuits I've ever read. In 2005, 3 female former staff members filed a lawsuit against the Gorilla Foundation because allegedly Coco was demanding that the workers flash her. And no, I do not mean
What?
this. According to Nancy Alperin and Kendra Keller, program director Francine Patterson told them that Coco had an obsession of the mammary variety and pressured them to expose their upper halves to the gorilla, even implying that their jobs would be in danger if they refused.
What?
And some of the quotes that will come out of this
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
to be real. And apparently Coco did not discriminate, with one man recounting a time Coco went up to him and demanded to see his human headlights, at a party no less. He didn't even say no, he said later, and according to him, Patterson put an arm around him and basically hit him with the, do you really want to say no to her? There were other complaints like
Damn.
paid overtime, dangerous work environment, them apparently storing gorilla urine in the same fridge they ate out of, but none of that.
Yo, that's nasty.
Bosom banging. Especially when you find out Patterson would switch up majorly when big-time donors came around. What do I mean? Well, apparently whenever Coco would make one of her requests in front of a possible benefactor, Patterson would just say, oh, you know, nipple sounds like people. So what she's really saying is she wants to see more people. I read the verdict right there, because who even lies like that?
Damn.
I don't think that's how sign language works. The case
Yeah.
will settle that, of course. I guess we'll never know. But
That's weird.
how would multiple people lie about something like that?
Facts.
Gorillas are the only animals to be formally accused of harassment of the sensually explicit kind.
Yo, he's like, yo, mess with me once, I'm just gonna push you away. Second time, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with this. I'm not playing.
Or, you know, make it.
Oh man,
I read the comments. I challenge you to spend a day watching a gorilla and tell me
that's craziness.
Like, I bet half
I'm
y'all
playing with
realize
this.
that's a
Nah.
gorilla walking in the background. Yeah,
Damn.
this is a pretty unserious video for a remarkably unserious.
I wouldn't be playing with this. I'm not playing with this. Nah.
That's
I'm busting with that. Nah.
turning them into monsters. But there is so much more to gorillas than a fade with Godzilla or the U.S. Army, and I kind of wanted to show that. Especially when you realize gorillas
Damn.
are getting slaughtered for as long as we've known
That's
about.
crazy.
Bush meat, for trophies, pets, and sometimes just for the sport. So let's call
That's
it
wrong.
It's kind of wild. But I get it. Talk is cheap when it's in front of a green screen. So if this video gets 200,000 likes, I will meet a gorilla in person. Somewhere. Or an orangutan, that works too. But until
Damn. You said I'd meet a gorilla in person. yo, I'm gonna be behind the glass. Technically, this is in person. Going out to the zoo. Yo. Showing gorilla their reflection.
She's looking like dead at it.
Okay. You met one in real life. Is that what you're doing? You technically met one in real life? Oh my gosh, this dude's hilarious. You went to go see one. Alright, I like that. I like that. Okay. Hopefully you like my reaction. Hopefully you guys subscribe, like it, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
And by now, I hope you've decided to subscribe. By now, I hope you've decided to subscribe.